Hang on, everybody. I'm going solo. Looks like something here is kind of messed up. Well, let's just do it this way. I am not sure. There we go. That's better. I got a bright thing behind me, so it's making me go dark. Yeah, Mark's not with us right now. He's tied up with a family issue, but he'll be back here tomorrow or any other time that we need him. But just want to let you know you've got me to deal with today. So anyway, hopefully I can do well by you. Hey, Dave, I'm glad to see you on with me. At least I got somebody out there that I know. He says, hello, Thunder Buddies. He's in Huntington, West Virginia. So are you hearing me okay, Dave? Just me in Knoxville had 1.5 inches earlier today. We actually had a little skiff of snow here in Hopkinsville. It was, I don't think it was a half inch, but it was close. The result of another one of those Alberta clippers. That they're fast-moving little disturbances that comes down. Thanks, Dave. I appreciate that. Don't have many on chat, though. It's several viewers, but there we go. Hi, Connie. She's watching us over on the Facebook at Weather and Wisdom on the Facebook page. And it's always good to see you guys. Hi, Donna. Donna's with me, Donna Lord. And it looks like several of you are going to chime in there. But anyway, so it wasn't really a surprise snow. We knew that there was a chance of it. But it was, I don't know, I kind of didn't expect it in a way, but in another way, I knew it was in the forecast, but it was just a chance. So you don't worry too much about it. Besides, an Alberta clipper moves through so fast that unless it's a particular strong one, it usually will come on through and be on out and just leave a dusting like we got. But now they have been known to drop as much as a couple of inches of snow on you. So, this is something that's going to continue for a good while. In fact, probably through most of the winter. I think we'll be seeing these little Alberta clippers come through. Hey, Tom Mathis is with me. Stephen Grace is with me. Chris Meacham. Good cold afternoon, Thunder Buddies. And Donna Lord says she had a dusting. Sandy Christian says hello. Hi, Sandy. And Becky sings 59. I didn't see much in the way of snow. We need a Christmas dusting. Well, the models will go out through Christmas now, but I don't believe them. They just don't seem to do well going out, especially when there appears to be snow. The last one I saw looked like that on the 23rd there would be a chance for some kind of storm. We don't know what kind just yet. It's too far out to say snow or rain or whatever. Hi, Debbie. Debbie Achenbach-Soxy says hello, David. And it's always good to see you guys. But I think that we'll see this up and down. We don't have anything really major in the offing. In fact, I guess I could just see if I can go ahead and take a look at some of the stuff that you guys would be interested in. Give me just a second. I want to start out. Let's start out with the models here. And we'll go over here to Chrome. And this is the ECMWF model, which goes out for a pretty good ways. Let me see if it's loading yet. This is 9 a.m. December 12th, which is tomorrow. And you can see we're definitely below freezing. There's the 540 line right here. And that's usually your freezing line. So as we move forward in time, we continue that. That's noon tomorrow, then 3 p.m., 6 p.m., and 9 p.m. tomorrow. So we're going to go ahead and move on through this. We have this little disturbance here. It's actually not a disturbance. That is a cold front, and this is on the 14th. It's got some strong storms in it, but it doesn't appear to be particularly severe. It does look like, though, with the temperatures like this, they're going to be on a little warmer, so I do look at this as being just rain. And then as it goes on through, we'll see some more storms as it goes through the night into the 15th. By 6 a.m., looks like we might have a few strong storms over us right in this area. Again, it doesn't appear to be anything big, severe outbreak or anything like that. Just some, I don't know, just some scattered strain. It looks a little disorganized to me. I just don't know if I like the looks of that, just as far as the way it's organized. I think it'll change a little bit. We'll see. So here we go on through the 15th. It looks to be out of here by evening of the 15th. And then we have another one coming right behind it. This one looks a little stronger, a few more stronger storms. And these little individual cells is what concerns me a little bit. That could be an indication of possibly some severe weather. Good grief, here I go again. I always get my fingers too fast. But we'll see. Let's see. This is good grief. I done got way back. Hold on. Let me get back up to where we were. Okay. Here's what I'm talking about. Let me back it up a little bit. We got a little ahead of myself. So here's at noon on the 16th, and this is falling behind the one we just had come through. This looks like a cold front because you've got this trough right here behind. You can see the cold air flowing down again out of the northwest. This would be a northwesterly flow. We'll watch it and see what happens there. But if you got warm out ahead of it and then you got cold air coming in behind it, yeah, you could get a chance for some severe weather. So we'll keep going and look how close the 540 line gets. And this is on the 6 p.m. on the 16th. And again, it goes on out. We don't get really appreciably cold behind that. And here we go again. This is on the 18th. So we're getting these little storms about once every couple of 3 days. So that's what we expected. And we will see how this plays out, because as we get into winter, that could be a big deal. So let's play this on through. Again, the 18th we get rain, and then we do get the cold air come in behind us on the 19th. This is where things get a little weird. I've been watching these models, and each one of these has something. Now, I didn't even click on it that time, so quit it. Well, I'm going to go ahead and just run this through. Well, I know why it did, because that was the end of the model run. It hasn't finished loading the rest. Okay, this is the one, and this is near the end of the model run because the rest of it hasn't loaded. But I'll go one more frame. We've got cold air entering western Kentucky here. This is at 6 a.m. on the 19th. Now, from the 19th into the 24th, which is Christmas Eve, I keep getting different solutions in where our weather's going to be. Some of them show that there could be a pretty good storm on the 23rd, whereas others did show it, but they've taken it out. And so it's way too far out for us to say with any degree of confidence that we will get a storm on or near Christmas Eve. It does appear that there's cold air coming, and I'll look at this here on another model, and we'll see if you can figure it out too, just as we look at it. I'm going to see if I can go one more run. There we go. And you see, as this goes through, we've got some snow in eastern Kentucky, and this is on the 19th. And look at the cold. It's diving all the way down to middle Mississippi River. Middle Mississippi and northern Louisiana. So if you look at these, how they're droop down, isobars kind of close together, get windy and stuff, especially up here around the Great Lakes. Another big, heavy lake effect snowmaker. This northwesterly flow, that is meaning something. And let's see if I go one more run. Here we go. And as you see this circulation around this, some of them had this load dropping more snow into this area too. So I don't quite buy it. It's just so far out, you can't really say that it's going to do this or that, but it certainly bears watch. It's just an indicator, that's all. And then here's the final frame. I'm afraid to touch on anything. Get that. Here we go. Pretty cold air right here. And also, it looks like there would be some snow showers, probably off the Great Lakes. But again, I don't see any big snowmaker in any of this. So as I go from there over to this is another model that is, let me see, I think this is winter. I will see if I can get Snow accumulation. Now, I'm going to play this through. This is starting on today, the 11th, and I'm going to play this through. This is a equivalent of the snowfall accumulation as we go through, I think, maybe the 30, maybe it's the 26th, I believe is where it goes through. So we'll watch it. You can see the snow packing up. It keeps coming. Now, this one shows a package. Let me stop it just in time. If you look back here, this is a little storm. It normally would move to the northeast, which again would track over us, but this is on December 24th. This is Christmas Eve, what it looks like. Model I saw earlier had Northern Christian getting about 2.4 inches and Southern Christian getting nothing. So you can't believe these models. They're going to change again, and if I play this again tomorrow, it will change again completely. But there is a chance. So it's kind of like Jim Carrey. So there is a chance. Anyway, we'll see. Let's see. Jackie Mathis on with us says, hello, everybody. And Patricia Fuller says, hello, David and Mark. The wind is cold. Mark's not with us, but anyway. Donna said she saw Grapple fall this afternoon. I saw it here at the weather building, but it was more snowflakes than it was Grapple here. Tammy Tatum said the snow today was a joke, maybe 5 to 10 minutes of flurries. And yeah, that's about how long it lasted. Patricia Horn, she says, hello, David. Hi, Patricia. Mandy Watson Green. Hey, David Powell. Hi, Mandy. Good to talk to you. And Amanda Patty says, my snow buddies still here in Todd County snow dancing. It must be working. We got a little bit today, but nothing much. Patricia Fuller, she's on with us, says hello. And I appreciate all you guys that are joining me. Let's take a look here at Zoom Earth. This is one of my favorites because this tells me some of the things that we're interested in. I'm going to go ahead and put it in motion to make sure we hit the last frame. Okay, so what you see here, we got a disturbance here, disturbance here, disturbance here, another storm back here, and then we have the Aleutian low. Let me see if I can bring up the wind so we can see it a little bit easier. And there it is. Now you remember the other day when we were on, this was located right about here, and we were not getting those little disturbances though. But this right here is the Aleutian low, and this is what's going to play a big part in our weather in the coming next 2 or 3 months, which basically is winter. But this looks like it's wound up pretty strong now. We have a little bit warmer waters here in the Gulf of Alaska. That's what you want if you want a snowy pattern. And there's that other disturbance. There's let's see here. This is kind of like a trough right here. Let's see where else we got here. It kind of has a little bit of an unsettled appearance. And there's one up here. This over Hudson Bay is likely the polar vortex. And let's see if I can get a better idea. Let's look at the temperatures. Oh my goodness, yes, it's changed a lot since we were looking at this the other day. The colder air has really gotten built into here. Greenland's cold, extremely cold. Let's see here. There's 42 below zero, 43. And then right here we've got 23 below. So here's Hudson Bay, and you saw that circulation. That is probably the Hudson Bay vortex, and we'll see how that plays in our future. And again, if you look at this, we are getting some cross-polar flow. Look at this coming in here across the Arctic Ocean, and really that's coming from over here, even though, because we're looking at in a globe-type pattern. Let me get over here where you guys can see me too. Hey, everybody, I'm here. Oh, my goodness. Now, here in Siberia, the temperature has gotten colder. It's 56 below. I saw 58 below in there, 59 below. Well, anyway, it is some serious, serious cold, and it is transferring over here. As you can see, this is dipping down into North America. This is just building up more and more. There is a snowpack all across here. And if we look at the temperatures, even here, 19 degrees, most of this is pretty cold. And we don't get into the 30s until we get down here into around Utah, places like that. But all of this above here is pretty much below freezing. So it's really cold. That's got to move south eventually. So that's what we're looking at. Let me see if the GFS model shows me the temperatures, and it does. Let's see, this is, and I've got to get used to these models because they're kind of wacky on me here. So I'm going to look at the temperatures and the wind barbs, and let's see if I can get it to, okay. Every time, everybody wants to show the SKUTs, and I don't want to see that, so let's see if it'll just go away. Of course not, so let's just redo it. Here we go. So, I'm moving forward in time. This is December 11th, which is today. Let's keep going. I'm going to skip a day or two. In fact, I'm going to skip on down here to, I believe this is, well, this is the 22nd. And we've got cold temperatures here, 25 degrees in our area on the 22nd at this time. But that is a little bit different from what it was even a few hours ago. So I guess they've gotten a new run. Let me see if this is even available. It says it's not available, so let me back up. I guess the rest of it is still loading. Again, this is the 21st. There's the temperatures. They're still coming out of the west, northwest, and it is below freezing. 29, there's 31. So you get the idea. As we get closer to Christmas, we are looking at the temperatures going down. Yeah, let's see what happens. I'm just not convinced that it's going to be as mild as some of the places have been saying, and I think certainly the models are proving that. But I don't know. I would prefer to see another couple of runs before I jump on the snow wagon just yet, because I think that what you're I don't. First of all, I don't want to get anybody all excited whenever and disappoint them. that would hurt me. But anyway, Doris Farmer Fuller, hello David, seen snow coming back from BG. And yes, it was snowing pretty much across the area, even though the radar didn't really show it much. Tammy Tatum says, Mark must got snowed in. No, he actually had to go to Nashville today, and but he'll be back tomorrow, and then he'll be back on our Sunday update for sure. And we'll update again if it does require it. Let's see. Don Lord says Saturday, December 14th, Hawkinsville 2024 HES Energy Net Night Christmas Parade. And yeah, that's something that hopefully you guys can get out and partake. I don't think it's going to be terribly cold. In fact, it may be probably one of the more pleasant Christmas parades we've had in a while. Jackie Mathis says, Tammy Tatum, it sure was pretty when it was snowing. And Mary Vargas, that must be some effects of what I'm getting, expecting about 6 tomorrow night. Wow. My good friend Jessica. Mermaid Cakes 88 says, hello there, Thunder Buddies, Snow Buddies. I still got to get with you, Jessica. I want to try to get that Christmas thing recorded, and we're going to air all this stuff on the show here one of these days pretty soon. Leo says, great show. Keep up the amazing work. Be safe, my friends. God bless all from Lovelessville, Kentucky. Thank you very much, Leo. I really do appreciate that. I normally have a partner with me, but he is out today, but that's okay. I can talk pretty good, I think. Sometimes I talk too much. In fact, some people say, yeah, hey, Dave, you talk too much. Oh, my goodness. There's my friend Shay Watch. She says, hello, my favorite watchman on the wall. That means a lot, Shay. Sometimes I don't feel like a watchman. I feel like a bug on the wall. But, hey, I guess we get the job done. But thank you. I'm glad to see you. And let's see here. Tammy Tatum says, oh, Jackie, it was pretty. Yeah, it was pretty snowing. So let's go back over to the radar, and we're going to take a look at things around the area. Again, you see a few of those little light scattered showers still around. I don't know. They would probably be more like, I would say, maybe some flurries in them. Probably not. I do want to look over at Irwin, Tennessee real quick, but if it hadn't got real dark, here we go. This is what I want to show you. Look at that. Look at that snow-covered trees. Oh my gosh. Snow, a little bit of snow on the ground. Let's see what the temperature is. It's 21 degrees there. So a little snow on the ground, and that is a beautiful sight. This is the mountains back here, and you got the clouds hanging on top of them. Man, that is beautiful. That's in Irwin, Tennessee, and this is a live shot at this very moment as you look down on it. I got to go visit that place sometime. It really is beautiful. You know, this is from the top of a ranger tower. When we first found this camera, they didn't have it adjusted just right, so they had part of the tower in the picture. And I'm trying to get over here where my head will block out that light. That's why I'm going dark. But anyway, they look for forest fires in the forest back here and on the mountains and things. And so this is up on a high point just above, looking down on Irwin, Tennessee. And the tower is actually to the left of this, outside the picture, but it's off to the left over here. And man, that's just switched over into night mode. I don't think I like that as well. But anyway, just thought you guys would like to see that. I thought it was beautiful. Let's take a look at this one right here. And I think this is Burnsville, North Carolina, at this camera. Yeah, Burnsville, North Carolina. It's 35, so it's a little warmer there. But you can see it's probably going to change to night mode, but you can see the clouds are moving in. Looks like I may have a little skiff of snow there. But at that temperature, though, it can't be much. This is actually an airfield. And if you look off to the right, it's out of the picture, but you would see airplanes sitting there, and you just take off. And I guess it's a beautiful place. I do like the looks of this. Mighty nice. We have some pretty country out there for our nation anyway. Again, that was 35 degrees, and I did look over at Mount Shasta. They don't have much to look at, though. It's pointing down kind of toward the ground. I guess I could go show it to you if you guys wanted to see it. But let me look at some of this real quick, see if we see anything where the clouds are. This is, I forgot what town this is. This is Salina, Tennessee, or Salina, I guess. Again, it's a live shot. You know, something about it, I just love these live shots because it's like you're looking down on the world. You see everything and all the people moving around, the cars traveling. I just enjoy watching it. And you can see what people are actually doing in another part of the country. So anyway, that's just me. Let's go on. Let's see back. I know in Missouri, I think this one is, yeah, this is Bell City. This is the little town we always look in on. Looks like they got, I guess they're getting ready to have a Christmas parade. There's a trailer with lights on it. Or maybe they're stringing lights. That may be what they're doing. That may be a city vehicle of some kind. But it looks nice anyway. No. Well, if it was, they strung the lights and left. No, that's on the pole right there. So they've already decorated. Still, it's a nice little town, Missouri. 40 degrees there, so everybody's a little cool. I do want to look at Spirit Lake up in Iowa, and we've been following along on that, and now it is really cold there because it's 9 degrees. And that lake is frozen pretty good right now. I wouldn't get out on it to ice fish yet, but boy, that's a nice shot. And most of you who followed us before have seen this, and there were just a couple, 3 months ago, there was boat docks out here and gas pumps and floats and people swimming and all that kind of stuff. Boy, they move it and change the terrain completely in just a matter of a couple of months. Okay. Let's go ahead. We'll look on out here at Mount Shasta so you guys can see what I was talking about. Yeah, so you don't see much. There's no mountains, no nothing. I'd like to at least see the mountains, but I don't know. I don't know who controls the camera, but I guess they wanted to look down on the roofs of the buildings. But anyway, just thought you guys would like to see that, just so you know. By the way, this is that other disturbance now coming into the northwest, and it will be our weather maker probably about a week or so. So let's go on back. And again, The biggest thing we have is this stuff moving off the coast. It's going away from us, and may still be getting some lake effect snow. I'll go up here and look at Mary Vorby's area. Let's see what, I think this is Kalamazoo. Let's look at that. Wow, they got some snow falling. You can see it at the street lights. Now that's a pretty scene. Looks like they got maybe a couple of inches on the ground. Wow, it's snowing pretty hard. So Mary, it's coming your way if you're, I think you're close to it, but it's already snowing in Kentucky. I'm sorry, well, I don't know what the name of the headquarters was. It is the Kalamazoo, Michigan camera. Department of Public Safety that we're looking at. I guess that's this building right here. But yeah, it's snowing really nicely there. Now, wouldn't you really like to just kick back, enjoy a snowfall like that, looking out the window? There's nothing more than getting excited when you go looking out the window and all of a sudden there's snow coming down, and what a beautiful sight. Well, that's my opinion, but it's better this time of year. 28 degrees there. And let's see what else we got. Let's look at this one here. This is Fort Wayne. I don't know what that's doing. It's 356 degrees Fahrenheit, so I'd say that's melting probably. But anyway, let's see. This is, I believe this is our friend Brandon Kopic. Yeah, Brandon, I don't see if I can get his camera to come up. No, he's probably relaxing for the evening. Let's try this one right here. It's on Lake St. Clair. Yeah, too close. Let me get in closer so I can get away from the buoy. Here we go. And yeah, they got a little snow there. Some snow on the ground there. This is these are ships here lined up, and this, if it was daylight, you could see Lake St. Clair right out here. So it does look like it's snowing there just a bit. So maybe it's just started. But again, 32 degrees. And so all in all, I think we've got some pretty good days ahead of us. If I remember right, let's see here. Mike Bynum says it's spitting snow off and on in Washington, Indiana, which is kind of up here with these areas that we were talking about. I know he's here somewhere. I just got to go in and find him. There it is. This is where Mike's located in Washington, and yeah, he's getting some snow flurries there, but it won't last too long, I don't think. So it'll probably pick back up, and you'll see a few flurries the way it looks. But anyway, so all in all, I think, let me see if I can see what the National Weather Service is saying. I know that I didn't see anything overly cold over the next 5 to 7 days. We do see a few chances of showers here and there. Again, nothing to speak of, and really it just seems like it's going to be kind of boring weather. And I hope I didn't jinx this when I said that, because sometimes I do that, and I'll jinx this, and then next thing you know, we got some major stuff going on. But I don't see it either. It just, you kind of get the feeling this is the calm before the storm, and I think that's exactly what we're in. There's things developing in the Arctic that's going to affect us, especially as we go into Christmas and the week after, and then especially as we get after the first of the year. You know, if what I've seen is correct, then it's going to be a winter to remember. Can I say that positively? Nothing is positive in weather, but it sure looks that way, and I've talked about that in my weather outlook. So, you know, I'm not used to, I know what's missing. I don't have my headphones on because I don't have anybody to talk to but you guys, and I can't hear you. I can read you, but I can't hear you. Mary Vorby says, lake effects again. They are getting more snow and wind and cold. I may get some, but minus degrees tomorrow. Ooh, that is cold. So I wish you all well. I hope that you're enjoying this. I think that, let's see, this is Tuesday. So I think going into the Christmas parade on Saturday, for those of you who are attending a parade, I know Hopkinsville is having their parade Saturday evening. Right now, it's looking a little wet. I'm hoping it comes on in the morning and gets out of there by the time the Christmas parade starts, but that's what it looks like right now. And I know that we'll update as it gets closer. Just be watching. I do need to get back, and I'm going to try to do some weather updates on my Facebook page. That's something I've been negligent in, but it's not that I haven't wanted to. It's just I have been so busy. I've never seen anything like it. You would think that, I don't know, when I started doing this full time, I thought, well, this is going to be great. You know, I get to kick back and relax and just do nothing but weather. There's a lot of work in this. It's not just to kick back and relax. You've got models to look at, make sure nothing comes in on us. You've got people coming by. It's just a busy time of the year, it seems like. So I hope you guys get your shopping done fairly early. I'm anxious to get out to see the new Rural King. I want to go see other places out there. I haven't been to any stores in, gosh, seems like months. I hadn't even been to Wally World to mount to anything. And if I had, you know, there'd be a story coming. So anyway, I appreciate you all for joining me this evening. I hope that I haven't bored you too bad. Mark will be back with me next time, and we'll see how it goes. I think he says that he's going to probably have me do this again a week from today on a Wednesday, but I promise you I will make sure that I have everything, all of my ducks in a row, so that probably won't bore you too bad anyway. Nikki Winters says, hello, friends. It snowed really hard in Paducah today. It was really pretty. I bet it did. I know that it is, some areas have seen some really nice snowfall, just doesn't last long enough, and it doesn't stick because it doesn't last that long. But hey, trust me, the time is coming. It is coming. So I appreciate you all. Thank you for joining me, and I hope that you have a blessed rest of the week, and I'll plan on talking to you again very soon.